going to talk too much about this one. This one, I kind of gave the whole story away in the first half, so I'm not going to bore you with it again. But this, we did this thing. I mean, Dave and I have been working on this for about 2 years. And it's been a really, it's been like all albums are. I mean, if you make an album and it just runs smoothly, it's not great. It's not a good album. You got to have some trials and tribulations in it, And yeah, I mean, we started working in like 2023, I think, something like that. But that whole summer, I couldn't do anything because I was in Chicago and I'd been hit with a heavy dose of depression that I've never had in my life, and it was like it flattened me out. And this, but I'm okay now. Thank you for your concern. I could feel the concern in the room. I'm okay now. Yeah. But yeah, that laid me out. It was a shock. I'd never experienced anything like it. And for people that have had depression and dealt with it, proper depression, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You do get over it. But I know when you're in it, you feel like this is it. And I definitely felt like that was it. And I remember this next piece is called Milwaukee and Ashland, and it's a cross street in Chicago. Anyone that's been to Chicago knows Milwaukee Avenue. It's a long, really hip, trendy avenue. And I was standing on the corner of Milwaukee and Ashland, and this was it was the whole experience of thinking I didn't know who I was or what I was going to do with my life. Yeah. But I managed to get over it and make an album and play at Ronnie Scott's with a wonderful band in front of wonderful people. So there is light at the end. It does come out. You do come out of it. So yeah, this is Milwaukee and Ashland. I was standing on the corner of Milwaukee and Ashland, and all the substance of my breath could not hold me still within the torrents. In this moment of singularity, I had stepped out of a dream of life into a whirlpool as deep and dark as the bottom of the sea. Something had shifted to shake that darkness and set me adrift from any notion of home. Yeah. I stood tall in my canoe beside the subway on Division Street, ruminating like a halo, thinking between the concerns of spiritual death and rebirth, between the knowledge of consciousness and the pendulum of breath. And I must have ran. Someone must have called me by my true name, and I must have ran. I ran. And I must have stayed awake all night in an empty apartment, too afraid to sleep. I was in a taxi to Humboldt Park. And on the radio, the stylistics were singing, people make the world go round. And we were passing through West Augusta Boulevard in the brightness of the village. And all the things which used to make me smile now seem so distant. But I knew that if I could just float out of my mind, that I would be all right. That I would blossom, 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 blossom. Blossom, 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 blossom. I would blossom. I was in Humboldt Park, staring at the sun. And all around me, the world was alive, bright and vibrant in its constancy. And I felt the vibrant pulse of the white orchids, the continuities of the blue orchids. And I felt the resilience and the power in the congas and the clave from a Puerto Rican salsa band. I lay still on the warm grass and closed my eyes, and I felt the world spin. Or maybe that was my mind. And I knew then that if I could just stay still, I might somehow find my way back to something I might realize as home. I would blossom. Blossom, 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 blossom. Blossom. Blossom.